So before you go into your classrooms, as we're excited about getting into our classrooms today, you're going to just think about the learning target is going to be, I can create a successful and efficient learning environment. Okay, so we want to focus on that. You're going to have a chance to talk to your partners, someone that's next to you, including, it can be a group of 3. Basically, what are some ways to make an efficient and successful learning environment? After you talk about it, just think of an adjective, one word that describes what you guys were conversing about. Okay, and one person's going to come up and just. Okay. So we have organized, accessible, uncluttered, child-centered, clearly defined, colorful, labels, explicit, safe. So we're going to start off with those things first that needs to be included in our classrooms. This is going to be our norm. And anything you think of throughout this presentation. All right, so we've been talking about, wishes. The holidays are coming up, and we've been talking about all different type of wishes that we ask for, things that we want. We talked about things that we wanted for Christmas, if we celebrated the holiday, and if we didn't, we passed. We talked about wishes that we had for the classroom. Now let's talk about wishes that we have for our family, things at home. What would you wish or want for? Okay? We're going to go around, take a moment, just think about not presents so much, but things that you would like at home to see, okay, or do. All right, take a moment. Let's be respectful. We have our talking wall, our talking program that I've learned, and I get some of my questions from here. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with level G, and I'm going to introduce the guided reading lesson now. All right? Okay, so you guys are pretending to be students. I'm the teacher, okay? All right, boys and girls, today we're meeting together again, and our learning target for today, something that we haven't done, is citing evidence. So when we're giving facts, and you've been telling me a lot of facts, and you've given me a lot of facts, but now I want you from the story, from the text, but now I want you to actually tell me, how do you know this answer? How do you know this fact? By looking within the book to be able to cite the evidence. You're showing me the evidence by finding it in the book. So I'm just going to write right here. You're going to cite of what I just gave. What do you think why do you think this is important in your classrooms?
Because they need to learn to prove what they're saying and where they find it in the text. And learning to cite evidence is an important skill that they use all the way into college.
And I think in terms of like building reading engagement, or just like the love of reading, being able to talk with someone about whatever it is you're reading, will help the students like be more engaged and want to read, because they're having someone who knows what they're doing, helping them like push further.
Right. So in your classrooms too, so let's think about your classroom as a whole, okay? Why do you think we're even doing guided reading? Why do you think, what's the importance of guided reading as a whole? So you told me about the learning target and why it's important to cite evidence, but why are we even doing guided reading though?
So the children can learn.
Hey guys, I'm glad we came together to meet, and I want to give some quick feedback about your guided reading. I went into your classroom, saw your guided reading, and right now I just kind of want to go around and talk about what was successful. So we'll call that glow, okay? And then I'll mention some things I'd like to, for you guys to grow in. So glow and grow. Right now we'll all do glow, okay? So I want you to start. What did you think was something successful in your guided reading?
I'm having a tough time with that in terms of like whole group discussion, but I finally felt like my kids are able to speak to each other about something that was academic without me having to necessarily be at the center of the conversation.
Yes, I would like to say I agree with both of you. Mr. Garcia, I love that you finally got started. You implemented your workstations as well as picking a group that you were going to focus on. So, I mean, that's the first step. That's the hardest step, just getting started. So that's a big glow. Mr. Thompson, I like that I can see the planning. You were very methodical in what you wanted to get across, what your learning target was, and allowing